comrades. Today is September 11, 2025, and the current time is 8:19 p.m. The only announcement is that the Institute's Sip and Slather classes have been temporarily suspended for undisclosable reasons. That concludes today's announcements.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Oh my goodness, I'm alive. Hello, gamers who for some reason want me to do art, even though I'm very bad at art. So, I guess I am obligated by the realm to actually attempt to do art, which is going to go very, very poorly, I'll tell you that much. Because for some reason I can't get my stupid tablet to work the way it worked previously, and everything just starts breaking in half, and I don't know why. So also, let me get some music playing in the background so that we're actually not just listening to me talking into the endless void. I found a cool playlist called Cozy Muji Cafe, Celtic Music, and Wooden Interior Animal Crossing Music, which was definitely a mouthful to say. Also, I'm gonna switch models for today's stream. I'm gonna go back to this. Hey, I look more welcoming, right? Will we continue with action? Yeah, we're gonna try to work a little bit more on the Necrogrod mod today. Oh, where'd I go? Hey, I'm here. So that's the plan today. Basically, we're gonna try to continue working on the Necrogrod mod just a little bit, maybe add 1 or 2 more portraits, depending on how much I can feel like I can pull off. The problem is that my tablet is functioning very weird, and I cannot get it to work anymore the way I want to. So normally I used to be able to just, like, hold a button and then drag, but it doesn't work that way anymore, and it's incredibly frustrating. And I think I've done everything I could to try to make it work correctly, but I'm of the opinion that Windows Ink is one of the worst things to have ever existed, and it breaks everything. Hold on, I think I just see if this fixes things. Oh boy. Also, my tablet's like really janky sometimes. Yeah, it didn't fix the dang thing. Okay. So, like, I can't properly drag the screen area, as you can see, and it's incredibly frustrating, and I don't know how to fix this. I have done... Let me try closing the app one more time and see if that fixes it, but if it doesn't fix it, then I don't know. We're still gonna continue anyways. I actually updated my Clip Studio Paint today to version 4, which... I was on version 1 for the longest time, but I was like, okay, I guess version 4's okay to switch to now, and we'll see if that was a good idea or not. Okay, let's see if this fixed it. Cool, it did not fix a bloody thing, which is awful, which means dragging is impossible. Dragging around is a nightmare. I don't know how people deal with this. Like, this is actually just awful to deal with. If I use my mouse normally, it's fine, but if I start using my pen, it breaks in half. Anyways, screw it, we'll just let's do this real fast. Okay, so here's your eye-blinding thing. Anyways, how have you been doing, though? Hello, Greywind and Zoingo and San and Kahila, and congrats to Ray for being first. Hi, Scorsy. No, we're not playing Minecraft. You and your... all the mods plus Cobblemon is quite a thing that I would be mildly interested in joining. Oh, God, what's happening? What is happening? I can't even draw anymore! What is going on? Oh my goodness, I swear to God. Look, I can't even make proper strokes anymore. What is happening to this stupid... What is going on with this? I don't understand. This is so frustrating. I don't know why my tablet just sucks. Like, it's actually, like, when it works fine, it works fine. No, I updated Clip Studio Paint, but that shouldn't cause issues. It's the tablet. It's always the tablet. Let me check this. Let me check tablet settings again. I hate doing this. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna mute my desktop audio so you don't have to listen to me with the whole Windows sound effects. That should be okay. Okay, this should be fine. Let's try this. Okay, so the dragging thing still doesn't work correctly, because of course it doesn't, but I can at least draw correctly. I can at least do strokes like this, which is what we're looking for. Okay, so I got 2 things that I think we want to do today, because I think it'll be fun. One, we're going to try to draw at least 1 portrait. And 2, if I feel like it, we might do a Bob Ross paint-along, because that sounded like fun and I saw someone do it earlier, and I was like, I kind of want to try doing that. I've never done a paint-along to Bob Ross, and I might do it digitally. And you'd be free to join in and follow along if you happen to have your art tablet next to you. I think that'll be a fun way to do today's art stream, because again, we don't do art streams very often because I'm terrible at this thing. I actually did upgrade, again, Clip Studio Paint from version 1.12 to version 4.0 today, because the cost wasn't actually that much. It only cost about, I don't know, it cost the grand total of like $20 to do the update, which wasn't too bad. So I was like, all right, I'll just commit to it. What did you say? What about my... Why is your message not showing up? What about my mascot? I don't think I'm gonna do mascot drawings today because I haven't had time to really stew on it a bit longer. Why do I have so much weird art sitting around? Let's see. Okay, so here's the starsector portraits.clip, which is the file that I normally use for this. You can see that there is a lot here. So we've done, let's see how many we've done. This one. We've done this one. Let's see. What are the ones we've done? Done this one. By the way, I thought you had to downscale these portraits to 256 or to 128 by 128, but no, you can just import them straight up as you can just straight up import them into the game as 256 by 256, and literally starsector does not care. So I thought that was kind of amusing. This one's fine. This one was ominous, and this one was also fine. So, and we did like the old grandma style one. So let's try something different. Let's see. First, I'm gonna switch the the paper color to. Now I have to remember I haven't drawn anything in a while, so hopefully I'm not rusty. But realistically, I'm pretty bad at this. Okay, so let's just start from here, and let's grab a nice new layer, folder, layer. Oh my god, I can't drag my layers into here. This is gonna drive me fucking bananas. This is awful. Oh my god, I hate that I cannot. I hate this so much. I wish this tablet would work correctly. Let me see if I can find a way to fix this real quick. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go nuts if I don't get this to work right. Let's see. I don't know what would cause this to break. Alright, whatever, it's fine. I guess it's not really worth trying to figure. I'll just have to switch my mouse every now and again to fix things, because at the very least, drawing does work. It's just I can't drag this with my pen. Does that make sense? I cannot drag this, and that's what's driving me nuts. Yeah, wait a second. Wait, hold on, does this work? Okay, no, it doesn't. That's really dumb. Anyways, how have you been? I know we haven't done art in a while. I know the votes were really close today for art or do other things that's not art, but when I was setting up stream, art was what had won at the time, or was tied, so I was like, alright, I guess I'll do art because that's what enough people want to see. So I decided I'll just commit to doing art. Holy cow, this is gonna drive me bananas. I think this is the brush I normally use. Let me go to the blank. Let me go to the blank one first. Let me just let me just pretend like I can draw real quick for like a few seconds. Let me just get some basic sketches in just so I can remember how to draw correctly. Because again, it's been a while, and I figure it's probably the best way to do it. So, anyways, how have all of you been, comrades? Your hand is cramped, but you want to draw? You have to fight through the cramps. That's how you do this, right? That's how you got to do it. Okay, so. How do I draw a face? I think you normally do something like this, right? So, 1, 2. Okay, shoot. So this is my redo button. Ignore this. And then I can go here. Okay. So, anyways, it's the last stream for the week. I know I took the day off yesterday, but people, weirdly enough, voted that I should take a break. So I was like, alright, I will do exactly that. I will take a break. And so I basically played Bannerlord for a couple hours and, you know, had fun with that. Just chilling and pillaging and committing crimes and developing my empire. And so it was a grand old time just relaxing. I don't know how people draw stuff. Like, every time I try to draw something, it always looks wrong and I hate it. I always see those memes of, like, if I do... that uses the guy, Anton Ego from Ratatouille as a meme, and I'm like, that's me. Functioning few hours of sleep. Oh my gosh, I hope we have enough sleep to survive on it generally. A model make like Gundam models? Or like what kind of model making are we talking about here? Yeah, like this is... I still can't really get like faces to aim the way I want it to aim, and that's kind of like the other thing that drives me nuts. And I think that's part of the reason why I hate a lot of my art, because it just doesn't make a lot of sense. I think maybe I need to learn how to simplify things a little bit more. Like, I don't know how to do necks, I don't know how to do like half of this stuff, and it slowly drives me crazy. Like this, that looks bad. Let's erase that and let's try something else. Maybe I need to look at anime art for inspiration real quick and just get an idea. Because I don't have a consistent style. Everything about my art is bad, and again, I don't do this nearly enough. Mecha kits and scale vehicles. Ooh, interesting. I love scale vehicles. I love looking at scale vehicles because I think it's interesting. One of my favorite things I used to like looking at was model cities. Like, the people who build model train sets with model cities and stuff is just so sick. That's one of my favorite things to gawk at if I ever have a chance to gawk at something. All right. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to Safe Guru real fast, and I'm just gonna look at anime girls to figure out exactly what I want. So we're gonna use we'll use this real fast. I don't know if I want to listen to this. I don't know if I want to listen to this playlist anymore, but it sure is one of the playlists of all time. Let's see. It's supposed to be all Animal Crossing music, which, sure, I guess, is fine. Is there any other Animal? I guess this is fine. Maybe it's cozy enough to just vibe to. So, anyways, like I said, that's where we're at. I haven't really made too much progress on the coding aspect of the Starsector mod, primarily because I've been distracted by the fact that I have a 3D printer and I've been designing deck boxes in Fusion and slowly iterating on it and learning how that whole process works, which is an interesting experience, I'll say the least. You know, if you're ever into learning how, you know, 3D modeling works and Fusion and stuff like that, it's actually quite an interesting topic to look into, because like a lot of stuff that we use, you know, you have to iterate on and develop multiple times over until you get like a functioning product, and that's kind of what I am doing with the deck boxes. So the more you know, I guess. I don't know why I can't seem to draw anything correctly today. I feel like I'm just off, I guess. Maybe one day. I really need to just practice more, but I mentioned this to another artist the other day where I was saying like, oh yeah, maybe if I had actually committed to drawing art for like a longer period of time and didn't keep giving up like every other month, I probably could have improved significantly to the point where I'd actually be wanting to draw every single day, but I never got to that point. I don't know why. It's so strange. I feel like if I had just willingly committed for a longer period of time, you know, things could be way different compared to how they are today. And it's the only person I have to blame is myself. Yeah, that's just how it is. Yeah. I only have myself to blame for not ever drawing more than I probably should have been. If that makes sense. CAD work. Yeah, CAD work is definitely a lot of, I don't know how any of that stuff works, because like the latest one I used as a prototype had very strong, or it was very tight tolerances, so I have to like try to figure out how to make this better and stuff like that. And it's not easy. You know, what's the stability I have on this? 7? Let's crank it up to 17. I feel a little better when stability's a little higher. Yeah, I feel a little better usually when stability's a little higher. Like that, it's probably fine, and then... Still doesn't seem correct here, but whatever. Eyes are too big, needs to be wider. Yeah, I don't like how this is looking already, but it's okay. We're practicing real quick just to get a general vibe sketch, and I'll probably erase this one until I get a few more that I like, and then Once I think I have one that I like, then we'll commit to that one as being the one we're gonna use, if that makes sense. I don't know if the stream's gonna go the full length like I normally do, FYI. This one might end a little earlier, just depending on how I'm feeling, because I'm not gonna lie, not streaming yesterday was really weird. Since I'm so used to streaming every single, weekday, that when I don't stream, it just feels odd. Because I felt like I didn't do anything. I played video games and that was it, but, video games are fun, yes. But I felt like I wasn't doing anything productive when I should have probably tried to do something, with my time, aside from talking to Ray, which is important. Yeah, that is important, but as a personal thing, I was like, okay, maybe I should have done something better with my time, and I didn't, so, aside from talking to Ray, so that was really my biggest thing that I should have done. So, the more, I guess, I am so off of this. I used to be able to draw eyes okay, but now I am struggling. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is... Something like that, I guess, is probably vaguely okay, but then you have to, like, curl the hair in so you can hide the fact that there's, the ears are being hidden. And then... probably something like this is fine. Like that. And then... I'm slowly learning how hair layers on top of each other as well. I think that also is a big part of being able to draw correctly. What do you mean, Ray? What are we trying to do? Well, we're gonna draw anime girls we're gonna draw anime cat girls in a bit, but I'm just trying to, get some quick sketching ins just so I can pretend like I know what I'm doing. Like that, probably, and then you can probably just draw a smaller neck. Like this, maybe? Oh boy. Probably like that. Yeah, hide the neck so that no one can see it. There you go. The fact that this tool does not drag correctly is gonna drive me bonkers. I hate this so much. Alright, I mean, it works, kind of. I guess, that's fine. Rest is important for burnout, so proper break is conducted productivity. I'll probably take, like, a break or two, like, in the middle of stream, most likely, just so I don't get hit with that burnout. So, don't worry, I probably will. Maybe if I just, like, commit more towards lines, it probably looks a little better, because if I'm, like, pressing hard, it's like, oh, okay, the eyes look kind of okay-ish, but I don't know if that's just a symptom of having thicker lines so it's easier to hide mistakes, you know what I mean? Like that type deal. Wow, Shugoi anime eyes. Remember, I have the power to draw cursed anime eyes if I ever felt like it. I don't exercise that power, but it is a power that I have available. The only reason I don't exercise it is because Ray would kill me. And so that's why I don't do that. But I can. It's there. I still don't know how to draw mouths. I think mouths are like one of the hardest things to also draw correctly. Anyways, what have all of you been up to? Did y'all have fun this yesterday, or did you mostly just vibe and vegetate and not do anything super crazy or important? I don't know what I mean by cursed eyes. I mean, it's when you draw something like, you can draw something like, how did it go? You can make any eye look interesting if you just add dashed lines. Okay, so for example, you have something like this, right? Hold on. If you just have normal eyes like this, right? And you can draw the rest of it out like this, and add some thickness and add some lashes like this. Wow, this looks terrible. You know the secret to this? Watch. If you just take something like a blur tool, take a blur tool, set it to kind of small, and just go. Come on. Maybe not the blur. Maybe not the blur tool. Ah, yeah, like this. Right? And then all you have to do is add some kind of like eyebrow, and then maybe the other one you actually make it like this. And then you can do the same thing over there, and then if you draw a heart like that. There you go. Anyways, let me get the eraser tool. Okay, I think I'm comfortable enough to maybe try drawing something. Okay, so what do we have? We drew an old one last time. Hello, Krusty, how are you? So what are we drawing today? Oh, you know what? I know. There was a theme going around I saw on Twitter. I'm gonna try doing that. Let's see. I think we'll try that concept. Oh my gosh, I hate Twitter so much. Hello, Xanth. I see you on the other side there. How are you? Watching from that territory, I see. Watching from the area of YouTube. All right, let's see here. So I think what we'll do is, what brush size? I think I'm using this one, right? Okay, let's do a sketch first. God, I cannot drag this on. Also, I'm at 256 layers for this file, FYI. That's a lot of layers. All right. No Man's Sky and smoke in a joint. Oh my gosh, are you having fun with No Man's Sky? Good enough. Something like this probably, and then something like this probably. And then she probably has like sunglasses. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's see, it's just exploring with a friend. Oh, that's right, they have like proper multiplayer in that now, isn't that the thing? That's the hot new thing. Draw food? Why am I gonna draw food? I can't draw food. Or I guess what kind of food are you gonna have me draw? Yeah, I guess the real question is what kind of food am I being forced to draw, Xanth? That'll determine whether or not I will even consider your request. Oh my gosh, I can't even get the cat ears correct. I don't know what... You know what? Hold on. Maybe... I just realized, what if I don't keep my tablet in the center of me? What if I keep it, like, more to the right of me? Maybe that will help if I change how I draw in that manner. Holy cow, this is ridiculous. I can't seem to ever line this up. Like that, and then something else here. I mean, as long as you're having fun with No Man's Sky. I've always heard really good things about it, but it's not a game I myself would play personally. It just doesn't really appeal to me as an individual. So, although I have considered it, because it looks like a lot of fun if you have the right friend group to play it with. That's kind of the biggest thing. Hello, Grubby. How are you, Kiamrad? Good evening. Hopefully you're having a good night, or whatever you're up to. Maybe. I have an idea. Why don't we use... Have we done this hairstyle yet? I have an idea. What? Nah. No, we already did something similar, so maybe we don't do that. Maybe we do... Something like this, maybe, would be... I'm trying something a little different with this one, because I think the idea for this one is that she should be looking at you with, like, some kind of glasses, like peeking over through the sunglasses or eyeglasses. Although this might be a little similar to one we've already drawn, which is also concern. So I have to think if that's gonna be fine. But no, I'm not gonna draw food. I don't even know what food I would draw. It's nothing I've ever really done before. Let's do this one. This music is actually kind of nice. Is this really all Animal Crossing music? If so, that's kind of crazy. If this is Animal Crossing music's wild. Oh, it's so relaxing, surprisingly. Draw a hot dog? Why a hot dog? My only point of reference for a hot dog is the Costco hot dog. Also, let me know if the background noise gets really loud, because I know I have my window open for the heat, and if it's too loud, I will lower it. Yeah, like this, right? There's your Costco hot dog. All right. I could make this look really cursed, but I'm gonna choose not to, because I have self-respect and people who are watching me that also have some modicum of respect for me too. So, try to be somewhat normal with what we draw today. I don't know how I feel about this so far, but maybe it'll be fine. Do I give her some kind of ponytail, or how many ponytails do we have already? Hold on. Okay, nothing. Ponytail. Nothing. Twin braid. Nothing. Drills. Okay, that. Side, and then twin. Okay, so maybe we do low twin. I think maybe this one we do low twin, so it would be something like. So it would flow out from like behind here, so you could probably do something. Maybe this one, and then two. And then the hair flows in. Although you're not gonna see most of it since it's behind, right? Something like that, I think. You're supposed to agree you don't bad at art. Getting mixed skills. Trust me, I'm well aware that I'm bad at art. Don't worry, you're free to say whatever you want. I'm not that listen, I am my own harshest critic. That's the reality of it. Okay. Alright, that's probably fine, and then we'd have to draw. The neck would be really short because she's kind of looking. Because the way I'm thinking is that she's kind of looking, like at an angle, right? And she's looking up at you. If that makes sense. I think that's what I'm trying to go with for this one. So it'd probably be something like. Although I need to fix the face because the face is still kind of too circular-ish. So maybe if we add. If we redo this face, it'd probably be more like. Let's see. I don't know. 100% Orange Juice has a very consistent art style, and it looks pretty nice compared to whatever nonsense I'm doing. So if anything, they do a good job. I'm the one that's not doing a good job. They're consistent. I'm not. That's really what it comes down to. No, Ray's not gonna beat me up. She does that. She would do that anyways for free. You don't have to tell her. She'd be like, okay. And then she'd have fun with it. Oh, I turned out to throw away things because it usually crashes stream, so I try not to include it when we're streaming art. I don't know why, but it just breaks art streams in half. Maybe the circle is actually fine. Maybe this was fine. Maybe there's a different art style for this one. Maybe that's okay. Yeah, maybe that's okay, actually. You played plenty of OJ. You've played plenty of OJ. Art is not. Is it not? Oh. Well, that's unfortunate then. Like I said, I'm not maybe I'm not too familiar with how 100% orange juice works, but I thought the art style was consistent because they all are part of the same, like, 100% OJ universe or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so in this case, I think what I need to do is, first of all, we need to kind of make the ears more consistent. So we'll pick, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pick a line. We're gonna use this one as a point of reference. Pick a line, go down, pick the other line, go here. Okay, and then that's the other ear. Okay, cool, and then we can just do the fluff. Okay, so that ear's fluffed up. And then the hair probably just spans out a little bit further out from the head itself. So maybe like this. That should be okay. So at the very least, we have a very messy interpretation of what the hair is supposed to look like. And then... oh, wait, I need to have the outfit out to the next side, because I actually need a point of reference, because I have not drawn this in some time. Pictures... screenshots, and then... this is the Nekograd uniform. If I can open this here. Drag to side. Okay. Perfect. That's probably a good point of reference there. By the way, if the other option had won, I think I would have ended up playing what's it called? I think I would have ended up playing Oxygen Not Included, is probably what the other game was going to be tonight. Yeah, I think it would have been Oxygen Not Included, because I thought that would have been at least a little different, and we haven't done that in a while. I'm like, alright, I'm willing to give it another shot, another round of pain and suffering, but it didn't win, so we didn't end up doing it in the end. So, that's why we're playing this, that's why we're doing this instead. Where is this playlist? I want to switch the soundtrack. Let's switch to... let's go to... Chill Pop and Groove Mix? Okay, I mean, that sounds like the genre that I would vibe with. Let's see if it's gonna be okay. We melt on you. Alright, I don't want anything with lyrics, because lyrics distract me. I also don't want it just to be another, like, list of Pokemon. Here, Animal... Morning at the Hamster Cafe. I can see this one. This is probably fine. I don't know why when I stream, YouTube is like so slow. It drives me nuts. Okay, so it's probably something like this then. So she's looking down. It's probably something close for this. And then, oh, probably in front like this. So the main thing is that the rest of the outfit, like that. The hair would have to be behind this, obviously. So let's draw the rest of the outfit. Okay. What are these emotes? I don't know. I think they're just the YouTube default emotes, because I don't have my own emotes on YouTube yet. I don't have it unlocked. Because that requires a certain level of engagement that I just don't have, and I don't know if I'm ever going to reach that, because YouTube engagement has dropped off of a cliff recently, I think, with some of the recent changes that they may have made to the algorithm, and I think every social media platform just hates me, because I cannot seem to garner engagement on any platform that's, like, even Twitter. It's all awful. I've been trying to, like, garner engagement on Twitter recently, and it's just, I can't. I think Twitter is just a dead platform to me. I think they don't like me. Which is a bit of a shame. Okay, so we're gonna make the head bigger. So maybe something like this is probably correct. The head I'm still not sure on. I might have to adjust that a little. Let's see if we can adjust the sketch a little bit further. Red face droopy eyes is funny. I don't know any of these, like I said. They're all interesting emotes, I guess, at the very least. Gotta make short-term brain rot. I don't want to be a brain rot content creator. There's so many of them already. Ugh. I don't want to be a degenerate who's like, oh, haha, XD. And I'm not gonna be one of those grifters who are going to, on either side, who's gonna just go like, oh, look at me, I'm talking about current events. No, I go on social media so I don't have to think about current events. I don't want to think about current events. I want to just have nice, relaxing times. But it's like, no. Everyone and their mother wants to talk about recent happenings that I'm trying to not necessarily avoid. It's just like, listen, it's not what I curtail my feed to be. I want haha funny, not haha oh no. That just sucks if it is. Okay. I need to change this head shape. I think the head shape's still a little off. So we may need to correct this a little bit. So maybe something like this. And then we can... if we thin that out, maybe probably look a little better. Let's redraw that. Again, this is just a sketch layer, so I'm okay just like erasing things until I'm happy with how it looks. It looks mostly okay-ish. That's probably fine. But yeah, I don't know. I think there's just like a lot of social media engagement has just been dropping rapidly, and I don't know how to fix it. And I don't know. It sucks. I know people say don't stress about those numbers, but the reality of it is that it does kind of matter a little bit as if you're a content creator. Like, I'm not saying it's your clout, but you know, it does matter somewhat. But it's not something that I've ever really been good at, and I don't post on Twitter. Maybe I should. Maybe I should just throw away all pretense of sanity and just be like, yes, here I'm gonna talk about this thing. So I don't know. I'm just gonna use this as a spotlight to complain about things. You know what's funny? I actually got a notification from Twitter that said I made my account on Twitter like 5 years ago, which means I've been a VTuber for about 5-ish years at this point. And I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if it's like if it's worth continuing. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy what I do. I enjoy what I do, but there's also that like I have fallen behind a lot of other content creators that I knew near the start of this content creation VTuber streamer journey, and they've all a lot of them, at least some of the ones I see, have found some crazy successes, and then a lot of them just gave up and quit. A lot of them gave up and quit, and yeah, they're just not there anymore. Sometimes I wonder, like, should I even be doing this still? Because I don't know. I'm not gonna quit anytime soon, but it's just sometimes you get like nagging thoughts like that in the back of your head after so many years, and I'll look at one person's content creation journey, streaming journey, and they'll find that one moment in time when they just explode and blow up. Maybe they met the right person, or maybe the algorithm blesses them and they hit they go from 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 average viewers, and then I never reached that. I mean, I'm over 20 average month by month for like the past 4 years. And I've never had anything like that, anything greater than that. And I'm not trying to be negative. I don't know. It's just something that nags at me. I didn't crash out. I'm not crashing out. There's a lot of other content creators you can watch if you want to see crash outs. There's a lot of crash outs out there. And, I think it's also just because I don't have so much time to dedicate strictly to being a streamer. I have other things in life that I have to do all the time. And so that's kind of, I think, why some of these people, streaming is their entire job. And they make it work. I have bills. I can't make that happen even if I wanted it to. As amusing as it would be. So, I don't know. I'm kind of liking this one. Should she have square glasses or circle glasses, I think? Are we going for circles or squares? I guess circles probably make a little bit more sense, right? Although, because did we already have someone with this glasses style? Hold on. We already have someone with rounds. Okay, maybe we don't do rounds. Monocle. Okay, we don't have anyone with this proper glasses style yet. I don't know. There's already people who do that. I'm sure there's already like a IRS, FBI VTuber. I think there's actually someone who's like, I don't know, they styled themselves like an FBI VTuber type thing, and I was like, oh boy. There's so many just like haha funny meme VTuber concepts now. And you know, if it works, it works, right? I'm not disparaging any of that. I just think it's kind of amusing. Everyone's got a gimmick, I think is the correct way to describe it. Everyone, every streamer, every VTuber has some kind of gimmick going for them. I think this has to be more rounded. Like maybe more up like this. Yeah, I think this has to be more up. It makes the eyes look a little brighter, but I think that's fine. I think this one too should also be a little higher, and then we'll just give it a little bit more lift to the eyes, but not super. Still gotta look dead. These people are being silent because she was based on a military study. Oh, I think Tomoe Mari is the one you're thinking of. Because she's like military, or no, someone else. I think it is her, like military, like American military horse girl VTuber thing is her whole shtick. What do you mean the big, oh well, swollen? What do you mean by that? What do you mean swollen? That's probably fine, so I'd probably just have to fix the hair a little bit. So I'm thinking here. And then, the more I look at this is just... Shirakami. Is this just Fubuki? Oh, okay, it's not quite. Okay, good. I'm not trying to be Fubuki here, but I was like, oh, it's getting close. That said, I think I might actually increase the size of the... I might increase the size of the frontal bangs. So I think I would make it something like, you can probably layer it, so one, and then... Actually, maybe that looks, actually, I kind of like how that looks, so... Maybe not quite like a blade, but it does look like a sword in a way. Something like that. And then probably this one we'd have to shrink it down a little bit. Hey, Hello America, subscribe. I mean, yeah, I mean that would be if you have something like that, it's gonna definitely feel like a psyop type of VTuber thing. Which, okay, sure, I guess if you want to be a psyop VTuber. But there's nothing wrong with, like, there's a lot of military-themed VTubers out there, and a lot of, like, oh, this VTuber's themed like a, what's it called? Like, oh, this one is a evil, I don't know. I've seen some weird VTuber concepts, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm sure some of you know who Fallen Shadow is, and I saw her new redesign, and I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of cute, but then I'm like, well, I've also seen a lot of other VTubers that had a design like that, and they weren't exactly LARPing when they were coming up with their designs. They may have actually believed in certain ideologies that were questionable. There's nothing wrong with the dictator aesthetic, but man, I saw one VTuber. I think they're still around. And they were Filipino, which made it worse. But they were like photoshopping themselves into the Nuremberg trials and other aspects of World War II that the not good parts of World War II, and they were like, man, they were designed like a German military officer, and I'm like, oh, this one's kind of nice. Hold on, Japanese konbini aesthetic from Animal Crossing. All right, sure. Why not? I'm sure this is fine. Or it's Epidemic Music. Never mind, it's not Animal Crossing. So, I don't know. I think it's just kind of vaguely cursed that there's all these different artists. Or not artists, VTubers that Give me 1 second, I'm responding something. So, anyways, yeah. It's just mild random VTuber observations, and it's... I don't know. VTubers are definitely an interesting topic to discuss, and I'm not gonna say that VTubers are dying, but man, there's... Like I said, a lot of the ones I used to follow are... They've left, or they don't stream nearly as much, and... You know, I saw earlier that one of the Nichi-Sanji VTubers actually announced that they were graduating soon. What's it called? They announced that they were graduating soon, and they said they were not leaving because they wanted to spend more time with their kid, or their kid is like entering elementary school, and I thought that was kind of interesting. How many other VTubers will leave one day because, you know, they have children, and, you know, ultimately they decide that that's gonna be the more important aspect of their life, which makes sense. Yeah. Who knows? What is happening on my screen? Holy cow, I need to close this window. Hold on, one of these windows needs to be, like, shoved away and sealed off. So, I don't know. Yeah. I think I'm just in a... I don't know what to call it. I'm not gonna say I'm in a rough state, and I try to always at least stay somewhat positive when it comes to streaming, but I don't know, there's... Sometimes you get that gnawing in the back of your head where it's like, oh, you're not good enough. Why even bother continuing? You're a terrible streamer, that type of thing. And... yeah. Alright, I think this is probably fine. Oh, she's gotta have her hat. I guess she can have hers actually in the middle for once. I guess for her... rotate slightly. Yeah. That's probably fine, I think. Okay, how does it look if I flip it mirrored? Yeah, see, this is why you flip mirror, because then you can see, like, all the weird imperfections. Like, this entire one is... I think this entire thing's off balance and probably needs to be readjusted. Yeah, see, it's too heavy on this side, but there's not enough going on this side, so this one you probably have to expand out the hair just a little bit. Doesn't have to be a lot, but needs a little bit more. Something along those lines. That way it looks a lot more balanced, and I think, while I do like the tilted face, it's, that's probably okay. That's probably okay if we just leave it like that, and then... maybe this one we have to adjust a little bit. Yeah, let's adjust this one slightly. Like that. Let's see. Yes, like that's probably correct. Someone's rose imposter generally even turn that someone considers randomly do that at least. Yeah, I guess imposter syndrome, that's the right term that I'm trying to think of. The thing is, like, I don't ever, like, really ramble about this ever on other platforms just because I don't want to. And you know, a lot of times I just keep it, like, locked up inside of me, never to speak about it to other people. Which, you know, that's just how it is. I think it's just kind of how it'd be. Okay, so we have the low twin here. Okay, so that's probably fine. Alright. I think I am content with the sketch. I think I'm okay moving on to the next stage. And that is to actually give this some why can't I color this thing? Let's give this some color. Alright, so we'll use a nice light red as my back color, and then let's actually sketch this out. I think I'm using a different brush. It's like watercolors, right? I think is what I've been using. I don't know. Okay, I need to find something else to listen to. This music is actually gonna put people to sleep, which is probably an issue. Let's listen to... should I just let YouTube take the wheel and just pick songs for me? Maybe that's what I have to do. Alright, let's go listen to this stack of music. This is probably fine. We'll let YouTube pick the wheel. Oh boy, I'm dropping frames. I don't know why it says I'm dropping frames. What is going on? Alright, let's continue from here. So yeah, I don't know. At the very least, I want to finish. I want to at least draw this. Oh gosh. Also, I can't drag and drop the layers. Face. So we'll do this one as face. I don't know. Like I said, when I got that notice that it was my 5-year VTuber anniversary, I was like, man, it didn't feel like a moment of crazy happiness. It was just like a, wow, I have been at this for a very, very long time, which was interesting. I think I'm using opaque, right? Oh, we'll use opaque. I think opaque's fine. I just need a... oh, maybe not opaque. I think it's dense. I think we're using dense for line art, and then I just have to be very gentle with it. That's what I'm trying to do. But yeah, probably some kind of imposter syndrome, and I just don't know where to go. Like I said, VTubing, social media, content creation is just it's tough. And I never thought I would be able to, you know, really make a living off of it at the very least. I'm well aware of my own reality. I'm aware of the reality of stuff. But I think I want to at least find some success, and I found some success. But I think it's just one of those, like, man, you see all the other VTuber friends that you had earlier, and then, like, they're crazy high up there, but they put in all the effort, too. I don't know where I'm going with this. I should just shut up. Maybe I should stop talking, and I can be happier next week when we're playing RimWorld or other strategy games. Or maybe even Hoi 4. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. This watercolor brush is really thick. Holy cow. I'm trying to be very gentle with it, but it's kind of hard, surprisingly, to be gentle with this brush. Okay, so then we can do like this and just go a little, just lay it on slowly. And we can draw the inner eye. I think the inner eye being like this is kind of a nice... I don't know. I'll have to think about this one. This one's a little still thinking about. What do you mean a fly? So, anyways, let's talk about happier things. Let's see. What's nice and happy that's not related to current events? Because that entire shtick that's happening is a hot mess right now. I'm not getting near that with a 10-foot pole. There's enough people out there that are discussing it, and I will not be one of them. I think this is fine. Miku. I saw that there were... Isn't there like they're doing like a Miku Pikachu concert next year, I think is like the only major Miku thing I've seen recently. And I thought that was kind of interesting. I know Pokemon's kind of going hard with licensing and other stuff as of late, so it'd be interesting to see where that ends up going, like how Nintendo's like starting to like branch out Pokemon, everything they can touch. Like the whole Lego set that's due next year. I don't know if anyone saw the pricing, but the basic set's $60. The extended set, the super expensive set, is like $600 or $700. I told Ray this, and it's like, something you want? And she's like, no, not at that price. I'm like, yeah, me too. I love Pokemon, but man, I'm not gonna drop $700 on a Lego set Pokemon. Making the new Sonic Racing game. I don't pay attention to the Sonic Racing game stuff. Never a genre I've really played too much. So we'll see. Maybe, I don't know, like I said I don't play the Sonic Racing games. What are you upset about, Drunken Wayfarer? What upsets you? Power World is a waste of money, only played it for a few days and I picked it up again. What do you mean? Oh, did you just not like Power World? Power World's not for everyone. I picked up Power World on release, but I just don't like open world survival crafters, so I could not enjoy it that much. It was not the game for me, which was kind of the problem. Yeah, I know Nintendo like patented like Pokemon mechanics recently. Like they actually got a patent for like a US patent for it, which I think is incredibly ridiculous, by the way. They were able to get a patent for the concept of catching and throwing creatures out of balls or other spherical containers to fight with you against enemies. I'm like, why? But they allowed this patented. Oh my gosh, I can't draw lines correctly. Yeah. You don't care if Nintendo sues Power World? I don't think it's so much Nintendo suing Power World that's the concern. It's more Nintendo exercising this patent against any company that tries to even create a Pokemon-esque video game, you know, with creature capture and collection mechanics, which I think is insane. So it's not just Nintendo suing one company, but Nintendo exercising this patent, which, by the way, patents last for like 20 years. Yeah, which is kind of the issue. Oh. Nintendo changed when good people died. I mean, yeah, that's true too, but Nintendo still has some good people. Hello, Immortal, how are you? How much Rabbit and Steel? Have you completed it on Lunatic yet? Oh my gosh, this song, just pointing out, this one right here, Kami no Mani Mani, was actually we actually heard it sung live by Machiko at a festival in Toronto, and it was really cool seeing her sing it live, because I didn't know she sang it as part of... I didn't even realize she was in Project Sekai, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's actually in here. People saying it's why Nintendo. I think the direct is tomorrow because one, they do one in September, and two, they can't do it on 9/11 because it's 9/11. So if anything, I don't think that's. It could be to distract from the patenting issue. I think they might have just been coincidentally timed, though. Who knows? But it could be that they're doing it tomorrow as a way to distract from the fact that they are doing that patent. Ah, just normal runs. Fun fact, did you know the Emerald Lakeside theme is actually sung by another VTuber? Yeah, it's actually sung by a VTuber. It's pretty good. Yeah, Kichan has a really fantastic singing voice. I love her singing. It's very, and she, I don't know if she did like the whole 106 Cent C or whatever that song was that was really popular for a while on TikTok. The one that was going like Super Idol de Show Dong Dominique. You know what I'm talking about? That one? Hold on. I'm gonna pull it up real fast because that one sometimes lives rent free in my head because that one is a kind of a banger. I think it's like Super Idol 105C. That's the one. You know, it's the one that goes like yeah, not the one with the original version, but the dude. You know what I'm talking about? It sounds like this one, yeah. I don't know how this got so popular, but I remember it just like blew up on social media, which was really funny. Okay, hopefully I can draw this right. Alright, there we go, something like this is fine. And then we gotta draw the rest of the hair, which is gonna drive me nuts. Okay, so the hair's gotta go here. We should probably draw the ears while we're at it, too. I mean, this is looking fine, I think. So something like this is probably correct. I'll just draw the other ear. The ears are lopsided, but it's fine. I will just pretend it's like the angle of it. You know why I love this melody arrangement so much? It's classic Vocaloid. Considering this arrangement came out like a couple of years ago, this is like a lot of the Vocaloid that I listen to. Not all of them, but it is kind of nice to just vibe to. I don't think she's depressed enough. I think I need to make her more depressed. Or more dead on the inside. I think we might need to make her more dead on the inside at some point. We'll see. Let's at least draw the rest of it first and see how it feels. Oh my god, this is what I hate about this. I can't drag this. I have to use my mouse. Okay, something like that is probably fine. And then probably need to do the same thing for the other glasses to make it straightened. Just so that it looks straight on the face, like that's probably correct. Yeah, that looks more correct. Alright, what are we listening to now? What is this? Oh my gosh, this song is from 13 years ago. Good god. We really are just in the Vocaloid hyperbolic time chamber. This one looks less than we're down 3 full bosses and barely awake. Or maybe she just needs more coffee. Wow, this is really from... This is really from, what's it called? 2011 was uploaded. Holy cow, we're in, like, the ancient era. If I had the lyrics in front of me, I could sing along, but I don't have the lyrics in front of me. Okay. Okay, so we gotta do... So this is hair, and then we need the, fit. I am, like, vintage Vocaloid whiner. I will always be like, the older Vocaloid music was better. The modern Vocaloid music just doesn't hit the same. Whoa. Yeah, I will be that person who complains about it. Okay, I think I need to make this a little thicker. Oh, there we go. If I make that thicker just a little bit, I think it looks a little better. A little asymmetric, but I think that's fine. What if I sang along the Vocaloid music but using a deeper register? That probably sounds better, honestly. Let me pull the lyrics to this. Because I know the rhythm for this is not that hard. Oh, I messed that one up pretty badly. Oh, I forgot the ribbon. That's fine. We can add the ribbon in anyways. God, I love 40MP. I will say, I think 40MP also kind of bangs when he's working with Gumi, but I don't think a lot of Vocaloid producers ever really did stuff with Gumi, but I know he was one of the few that did, which was really nice to listen to back in the day. I think I need to just make the shoulders a little more smooth. That's probably good enough. Oh, I gotta do the ribbon right before I forget. That's important too. It's not even, but whatever. We'll just say it's okay. Not a big deal. Yeah, I think we'll just do something like that. That's probably okay. Alright, that's fine. Alright. Actually, it looks mostly okay. I probably need to erase some lines here. Oops, let's go into hair. Oh my god, I love Just to Be Friends. This song is such a good song, but it's hard to sing because it's like a rap, so it's really fast. Dun 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 dun. Friends, all we gonna do, just be friends. It's time to say goodbye, just be friends. All we gotta do, just be friends, just be friends, just be friends. 浮かんだんだ昨日の朝早くに割れたグラスかき集めるようなこれは一体何だろう北指から下で雫僕らはこんなことしてかったのかな分かってたよ心の奥底では分からないI messed up already それは小判じゃゆらし僕はいつならべえるのかなゆらゆら気づいてゆかいで赤く僕の唯一の活路 What color am I giving this one's hair? And we gotta pick colors now. Yeah, I think we do colors. なして叫んだ反響残響虚しく響くI guess we gotta pick skin tone first. What if we give her like a darker tone, actually? There's like that trend I saw on Twitter of people drawing brown Egyptian-themed cat girls is the best way I'm gonna describe it. And I'm like, you know, that's not the worst idea I've heard. But I need to figure out like what's a good tone. Do just be friends. It's time to say goodbye, just be friends. All we gotta do, just be friends, just be friends, just be friends. Okay, so I need to pick a shortcut for this. Okay, so if I pick... Okay, so I can get a hex code this way. Alright, fantastic. Let's try this. How do I pull up the stupid color thingy? Let's try this. Now let's see if we can give her like a darker tone and see how that one pans out. Maybe it'll look a little nicer. Okay, I don't know this part of the song. This part of the song's a little too far for me. I actually used to play this song all the time on Project Diva, and I was good at it. It's not nearly as dark as I thought it was gonna be. No. Why does this tone not seem right? Hold on. I have an idea. Try this one. Maybe this one will look a little better. Someone will probably tell me if this tone looks fine or if it's too dark. I am terrible with colors, but maybe it's okay for this. It's probably okay. Let's clean up a little bit. One day I'll learn how to color better. Need to pay more attention to art streams. I would like to also try drawing some more full bodies. You know what's still funny? I'm waiting on a skeb. You know that when I tried to design the like casual outfit like about 2 months ago, I submitted that as a skeb request, and I don't know. I didn't realize that the artist had like a 2-month period where they can finish it. So I'm hoping that they actually finish it and not actually cancel on me. But we'll see. Because their art was cute, and I was like, all right, this is fine. I just realized I made the line art on this one way thinner than I normally do, so that's interesting at least. I don't know. I don't know how much I want to do art streams in the future. I know it's good for me to do it because it's like a creative outlet, but at the same time, I don't know. I know they're not terribly exciting, and it's just me rambling on for hours on end, which I guess some people find amusing. What color is her hair? Yeah, the question is what color's the hair now? Would be easy to give like a black. Do I want to go with the black? What if I go for like... What colors have I not done yet? Let's see. We have white, green, white, I don't know what to describe this. Purple, pink, red, orange, black. What color then should this one be? A more silvery tone? What do you mean localization of the Trails in the Sky fighting? What do you mean by that? I know there's like some stuff about the localization being questionable because they completely changed some names around compared to the past games, and people are kind of like off-put by the changes in naming. Localization is always a really tough topic to tackle because everyone wants different things for localization, right? You have people who want like a raw one-to-one translation with no context, you know, without no localization context at all. They just want a straight one-to-one original text translation, but that type of stuff doesn't sell. Realistically, the thing that sells is localizing it so that it's palatable to the English, you know, language and English speakers. That's what localization is for. It's a whole mess when the whole localization, because some people, you know, everyone wants different things. Some people want that, some people want localizations, and then some localizers, you know, maybe do things that are odd, like interjecting memes into the discussion. I don't know what hair tone I want to give this one. I gotta figure out a hair tone. Let's see, what color? I don't want to just do brown. I feel like brown's a little... Yeah, I don't think I want to do brown. Ding dong, asobimashou. Tick tock, ding dong, ding dong. Let's see. I don't know. Purple, we already did purple. Black-ish would probably be the most on theme. So maybe we do... What if we try with a purple color? Maybe purple color would be a little better to start with. Let's try this. Maybe like a, not quite purple, but like a violet-ish tone, maybe? I want eraser mode again. That's fine. Maybe this is a fine tone. I think this is okay. We'll work with this. Let's just get this filled in. I wonder if I can bucket this. I can kind of bucket this actually. Okay, so if I can bucket this, then I just have to focus on the... Alright. Looks like I can't just bucket it. I actually have to give it that personal touch. Like that. Perfect. Oh, this one has to get filled in too. Technically, this has to get filled in too. You hate Rimworld? Hi, Ranu. Were you streaming Rimworld today? Did Rimworld give you grief? How did Rimworld make you suffer on this day? Oh, I know what this song is. This is like, from 5 years ago, they were showing off the different Miku V3 voice banks. Cause like, yeah, because they did like 6 voice banks, so this is the Vivid bank. And then they have like the NT beta. And then I think they also show off the V4 comparisons. Because there's like an English bank too. This one is the V4 suite. I think I actually like the Sweet Bank the most. Yeah, I think the Sweet Bank probably I vibe with. Every person you've talked to a ball gun for Kankoli Draft said some variation of no. Probably. Ball gowns are... Hold on, let me pull up an example of ball gown. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just designing the ball gown that might be difficult for them. I don't know. Our new colony was able to plant crops or construct with down would be okay. Pawns hate each other and it kept solidifying on brain, keeps you an early game forever. Honestly, it's not a bad idea if you're getting sick and tired of it. Like, there's nothing wrong with just being like, I'm gonna play Rimworld starting from the industrial or, you know, early Spacer era. You play the game you want to play it, right? Other people don't tell you how to play the game. It's a single player experience. Who cares? Do what you think is fun. That's my philosophy when it comes to Rimworld. That's my philosophy. But yeah, Gar, I'm surprised no one's been able to accommodate your request. Ball gowns do seem kind of difficult to draw. I don't know. It's not something I've ever really tackled and not something I plan on tackling anytime soon, but at least based on what you're saying, yeah, it seems to be something difficult. I need uniform tones. Okay. Okay, so we gotta drag this and we gotta put it down here. And then we gotta drag down so we can fill this in. Oh, that's the wrong one. This gotta be here. Okay. But yeah, I'm kind of... But yeah, the ball gowns seem difficult at the very least to me. Not something I would draw personally, but it seems hard. Fine. Alright, there we go. This outfit doesn't have much going for it. I think I did the collar on this one way larger than I normally do, so that's kind of funny. Dreaming choo-choo, chocolate-ta-ta-ta, sweet na. Dreaming choo-choo, chocolate-ta-ta-ta, このハートに届けたいな。Dreaming choo-choo, chocolate-ta-ta-ta, sweet na. Dreaming choo-choo, chocolate-ta-ta-ta, chocolate-ta-ta-ta, chocolate-ta-ta-ta. God, I used to know the dance to this, unironically. Okay, so this one I'm looking for is the layer. It's not like asking not even same color sketch would. Oh, just cosplay planning. Oh, you're gonna do like a ball gown, Graf Zeppelin. That's an interesting design concept. Okay, so this is the correct green. Oh, wrong layer. Dreaming choo-choo, chocolate-ta-ta-ta, sweet narita, kimi dake ni. Dreaming choo-choo, chocolate-ta-ta-ta, sohato ni todoketai na. Dreaming choo-choo, chocolate-ta-ta-ta, suhana. Dreaming choo-choo-choo, chocolate-ta-ta-ta, chocolate-ta-ta-ta, chocolate-ta-ta-ta. Oh, okay, we need to also fill in the hair here, which I completely forgot, because it is technically a, like, twin-tied in the rear. It's kind of hard to see from here, so maybe we need to add some additional lines to kind of show that off. Let's do that. Go back to the line art layer for hair. Okay. I guess like this is probably fine. That's probably good enough to show off that the hair is in that direction. Like that. That's probably okay. I'm gonna go and go Yomo Contrary Ball with me. Oh, okay. I mean, for Graf Zeppelin, I'm trying to think what even themed. Well, I can't draw anything for you. I could probably assume that probably something, maybe not quite Germanish, but probably something more regal, right? Or I guess Bismarck would be more regal and elegant. Somewhere between Graf Zeppelin and, well, step below Bismarck, basically. Oh, what else is here? Lag Train's a banger. Ugh. I'm more surprised I'm actually getting something done today with this. Oh, okay, fair enough. I guess if you're using that, yeah, that makes sense too. Dun 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 dun. 夕方と退屈の誘いとこうやって一人きり意地にして急がないでほら応援ほど待ってくれと言ってるのは今認めてく Oh, it's like a count title. Got it. So it is a nobility title. Okay. So, okay, then I don't know then. I'm sure you can find someone, right? To eventually figure out a design for real graph. そしてて揺れる今日は眠ってかせなくした言葉を知らないなら各駅停車に乗り込んで Oh, actually, what color, what eye should we give her? I already did purple gold, so I don't want to do purple gold again. What's the tone? Maybe like a red? What if we do like a reddish tone? Maybe a reddish tone would be. Gold is the one that everyone's using, so maybe we do something that's not gold. Blue could also work. Or green? Maybe green would also be an option. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Well, Lana's also got a lot of different projects too, so it might be difficult to, you know, pry her away from working on all the other things like the eccentric tech update. Maybe we'll do red. I think red will be fine. がいた揺れるそてて揺れる今日は眠ってごまかせなくした言葉を知らないなら各駅停車に乗り込んで I love this song. This song is such a banger. Let's try what a red toned eye would look like. I'm kind of curious. Let's see. Oh wait, this eye layer, right? Yeah. Do we already have red eyes anywhere? Brown, closed, purple, blue, teal, gold, purple, blue, orange. Okay, I actually don't have red. That's kinda surprising. Okay, this will be the first red-eyed one. 街よ離れ離れの街よつなぐ列車は行ってしまったねなくした言葉を知らないなら片手握りしめてよあがいた息を捨ててゆいる今日は眠ってごまかせなくした言葉を知らないなら各駅停車で旅をして Let's do fill in the red eye here. I mean, it looks fine. Oh, I need to fix the I'll fix that later. Okay, I mean that's fine. So we got to do then one more layer for the whites of the eyes. Which go right there, like that. Maybe just there is fine. Yeah, let's just keep it simple. Oh, is this a cover? Hold on, who's this? Oh, it's a Luca cover of Renai Sanban, okay. Let's see. I don't think I want to listen to this right now. It's an Ansen Banzakura. I don't know why there's like random Confederacy songs that are sung in Japanese mixed into my list. It's really odd. What is this one? Oh my god, I haven't heard this song in forever. You know, okay, so I don't know if anyone knows this, but there's a song that came out a long time ago called, there was an artist a long time ago called Kyari Pamu, and she sang. First of all, the weirdest thing is that she had a song called Pom Pom Pom, which goes like this. You're hearing it right now. Pom Pom Kim. Okay, so I don't know if you remember this. You know the funniest thing? She sang ending songs for was it her? I don't know if it was her, but I think it was her. She sang the ending songs to, I kid you not, Log Horizon, I think, right? Is she the one who did it? Hold on, I have to double check because I feel like I'm going crazy. I feel like it was her that sang the Log Horizon ending themes, which is completely, it's a complete tonal whiplash, but it was surprisingly fine. Let's see. No, never mind. It's a different person. Yunchi is the one who did it. Okay, Your Song by Yunchi. Okay, that's the one. Your Song, Yunchi. It sounds similar, which is why I got really confused. It sounded like the same one. This is definitely gonna get me copyrighted by the YouTube gods, but that's fine. Log Horizon is a good anime. Go watch Log Horizon. I can recommend it wholeheartedly. Just ignore the fact that the author got in trouble for tax evasion. Oh my god, whoops, I accidentally set it to 2x speed. How do I fix that? Okay, we're not gonna listen to that, never mind. But anyways, you get the idea. It was a really good, I really like Log Horizon. It's a shame that the author got hit with tax evasion charges and the novels just got completely stalled and never continued ever again after that, which sucks. What is this one? I don't recognize this song. Fantastic Youth. Fantastic Youth? I'm not vibing with it. Alright, we'll go to this next one. This is fine. Okay. So I think this is okay. Okay, so now I gotta do shading, which is... Oh, we gotta do the ear fluff whites, which is also another thing, but I think here you're gonna use like a more purplish white. I think is fine. I think a more purplish white is probably fine to look at here. Like that, I think is okay. Sure, why not? Who cares about shading? You sound effect when original creator went to prison for insider trading? Yeah, exactly. Same thing. Alright, we're gonna do this one layer at a time. Let's start with skin. So clipping layer, and then grab the skin tone, and then... Alright, how do I... Okay, so how do I normally do this? I think I normally do a multiply, right, for the darkenings? Oh wait, we're doing skins. I wish I was good at shading, but unfortunately I'm not, so I'm trying to do my best here. Sorry to disappoint. I just never really learned how to shade properly. Even though I know where the light's coming from. Still difficult. Very amateur hour-esque. I need to find more examples of like how people do this. Let's see. Yeah, because I can't just leave it flat-toned. Alright. That's a little too strong, so I think it's got to be up to about here-ish. And I think that looks correct. Okay. And we gotta do obviously the neck area because, you know, it's underneath. It's not gonna be hit by the light. In fact, I think this whole general area should probably just be darkened. Probably just do multiple gradients of it. I think that's probably fine, right? Let's also just switch back to normal fit. Okay, so that's the skin, and then we need to do the outfit, which thankfully is easy enough. Oh, we gotta do the lightnings too. Okay, shoot. Let's go back to the hair. Let's go back to skin. I just realized this area needs to be filled in like that, and then shoot. Okay, so I need to fill this in here. Take this layer, take this, and then we're gonna do another layer, clip, and then I think I do a glow dodge normally, right? Well, the problem is I don't actually know where to give this one any shine, because the way that technically looking, there's not really a spot to put any shine on, which is making this a little difficult. Wow, that song ended quickly. What's next? No thank you. Let's see. So we can just do this one. This one's kind of good too. So where do I even put the light effects on this one? I guess I could put like a small amount at the bottom here. But even then, no, that's too bright. But I think I have to like transparency it a little, and then there's not really a spot to add light though. So maybe we don't. Well, no, we still have to, I think. I think what we'll do is we'll just kind of do it like right at the edge. Right? Like somewhere around here-ish. Have a good night, son. Thanks for swinging by, comrade. I think we just reduce the... something like that. It's like a very subtle like lighting effect, but I'm not sure if that actually makes sense. Okay. And then we'll go to the outfit layers. We'll do this one next. Which this one should be easy enough. We just do a multiply, take this, and then we're just gonna... I think I use a smooth watercolor here now, right? Yeah, let's do some smooth watercolor. Because she would be blocking it like this. And then over here, it's fine. And darken it a little bit. You know, I think I kind of like the opaque watercolor. I kind of like how harsh that gradient ends up being, so I think we'll roll with that brush. New layer here, and then dodge, and then we'll just brighten it up here, which makes sense. And then we'll just reduce the opacity of that significantly, and then we'll probably have to do a... Oh, that's really strong. Holy cow, that is incredibly strong. Yeah, I think this one just has to be lower opacity. I think that's probably fine. What's next? Oh, and then the hat too, that's right. So I think for the light coming from this direction, it has to be like this. Something like that. And then we go to the other layer, and then we just add the dodge where the light would be most prominent. We gotta probably take the other brush and try to smooth that out a little. Yeah, I think that probably makes sense, I think. Alright, next is... hair. No, do the ribbon. Ribbon's easy. I don't know. I'm hoping this one at least looks somewhat nice. It's a little different from the other ones we've drawn, so maybe it'll be fine. So we'll do there. Like that. Perfect. And then this one is the white, so this one is easy enough. We're gonna do multiply, take a dark grayish tone, and then just oopsies, make that a clipping layer. We can do just like that. Ooh, perfect. This really adds to the gloominess of this character, which I wasn't expecting. But actually, it gave me another idea. I can probably take the skin layer where we do the darkenings and actually just... Wait, do we already have a character that's like this? I thought we already drew a yandere-esque type character. Oh, we did draw one who was more like dead on the inside, and this one is just more of a... I think maybe this one's the more an alternative dead on the inside aesthetic. I think we'll roll with it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Let's do this one. Maybe at some point I'll need to also do streams where I just take people characters and then try to draw them. We haven't done one of those in a hot minute. Although it'd be kind of fun. I don't know if I have the skills to do it. We can try. Again, it's just one of those I have to keep practicing this, I guess. Alright, let's get back. Yeah, I guess this one's more like quite the yandere-esque vibe tone. I love this song. I remember when I told Ray that, hey, I just discovered this crazy song, and she's like, oh, this song's old. Or something like that. I don't remember exactly how the conversation went, but yeah, this song is like kind of older-ish, and I was like, wow, this song's kind of a banger. And she's like, why are you only discovering this now? I'm like, whoops. Okay. Okay, so I think we'll, alright, that's probably fine. Then down here with the ear. And then this would be hit with the light, so this one would be hit with the darkness. This one definitely got hit with the darkness here. It's on the inside of the ear. Probably have to change the opacity of that a little bit. Never found out what song is just Broken Moon from Toho. I don't know which song you're referring to. Okay, this one has to be darkened here as well. Probably some slight darkening here just to add some texture. And then we'll go do a dodge layer. Maybe I have to use a color dodge and not a glow dodge. Maybe that was the issue. Oh. Oh, I just realized I have been coloring with the... Oh, I colored with the wrong hair color, actually. Whoa. Oh my gosh, I've been shading with the wrong hair tone. Whoopsies. Alright, we gotta erase that, start over. Actually, you know what? No, I kind of like how that looks. We change the opacity a little bit. Actually, it doesn't look too bad, even if it's the wrong color. That's okay to work with. All right, let's roll with it. And then we'll do the light dodge like this, probably, and then let's smooth it out. I think it is the opaque brush that I've been using. Okay. Holy cow, this tablet's gonna drive me nuts every time I try to do something and it doesn't want to work correctly. It's just gonna... It's not good. Okay, so I think I draw here, and then we'll just add the lighting wherever I feel it's appropriate, like this. Also over here is fine, like right on this cusp, like that. Maybe that's actually kind of fine. And then, and over here we should probably try to do a thinner one where it's kind of like where the darkness crests the light. I think there's a term for it and I cannot remember. I don't know the art term. Okay, then we'll take the higher brush and we'll go around here as well. I think like that would be fine. And then I think this tip here should also be okay. Yeah, I think we'll smooth that out a bit. And then just a tinge of brightness there. And I think we need to blur it ever so slightly. Yeah, I think we blurred it slightly. Okay, perfect. Did I mean Let me Google that term and see if that's exactly what I'm referring to. Maybe it is. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's kind of... I mean, it's similar, I think. The darkness and light. Yeah. I think it's similar to the concept I'm trying to get at. God, I love this version of the theme so much. I still can't believe they made a Blue Archive anime. It definitely existed, and then everyone didn't like it because the animation was super subpar. But people were just happy that we actually had a Blue Archive anime. I was happy that we even had a Blue Archive anime. I was surprised that it even managed to exist. I still can't believe Blue Archive was like the #1 property at Comiket for like the past so many years, because... What is happening? Why is this 2x speed? It's so funny to me that Blue Archive is just like the... Yeah, where everyone is just gonna be obsessed with this specific property forever. Not that I'm complaining. I love the concept of Blue Archive significantly. It is probably one of my favorites. I think we can probably put just like a small cresting of light here. And then probably just smidgen here just to add a little bit. We'll blur it slightly to diffuse it. I think that's probably fine. Actually, I want to make this. I'm gonna make this a little bigger. And then we should be able to blur it here. I think that's okay. What else am I missing here? I'm thinking, I mean, a lot of it's kind of messy, but whatever, it's bearable. I think this one I got a little lazier on for the hair. Hair fluff probably needs a little bit of mixing, so we'll do darkening towards the bottom. Nope, wrong tool. Just like that here. And then over here. I think that's okay. And then this one is the whites of the eyes, which will just also add another just smidgen of darkening by taking here. Actually, we'll just go with a gray tone. Just to kind of match where the eyes are going. Okay. Now the question is, how do I do the eyes? How do I approach this? Oh, in white, not black. Oh, it's not a bad idea, yeah. Oh, actually, that gave me an idea. Hold on, I have an idea that you, based off what you just said, if I can do this right. But first, let me do this. Oh, jeans, eh? Okay, so if I take this red tone, do I make the eyes darkened like this too? Maybe that's fine. I think that lines up fine. Okay, I have an idea. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a very thin line. Actually, yeah, I think we'll do. If I take this one, I'm gonna do this like this. Erase where it doesn't need to be. So basically over it's got to be under the hair, and then let's erase like maybe up to here. Maybe like that. Ooh, I kind of like how that's panning out. Probably do the same thing on the other side, like here-ish. Oh, I'm using, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so this at least adds like a glasses-like effect, even though it's a little subtle. It's kind of hard to spot it. If I blur it out to make it, if I try to smooth out the gradient, it might be okay. Maybe I don't like that, actually. Maybe if it's, like, subtle? Let's see. See what Google says. How to draw glasses. Anime. Because that's a real question. It's always gotta be how to draw the anime glasses lens. Let's see. Does this character wear glasses? Mostly does. I can use this one as an example character. Okay, so I think a lot of them just don't even draw the lens. They just leave they just leave it as is, just the frame. And the glasses lens don't exist. Some of them draw the frame or the lens. Kinda hard to tell though. I think it's just easier to not draw the lens. Okay, I have an idea. What if I draw this with white and switch to smooth water? We're just testing this out. We'll see how this pans out in a second. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's a specific color tone that I need to use for this. What if I use, What if I use, like, one of these tools here? What do I have? Glow dodge. Color dodge. Color dodge is kind of close. Add glow. Add. Maybe add is kind of okay. I mean, it gets kind of close to what I'm trying to aim for. Overlay. Overlay gets fairly close, I think. Soft light also does. Let me think. This is the lens. Let's Google. Google helps a lot. Google Glasses lens. Clip Studio Paint. Let's see what people say. Oh, there's actually like an asset for this. Amazing. But I'm not going to use that. I want to see how people do the lens. I don't need that asset. Never mind. I don't think I'm going to find what I'm looking for. Just more assets that I don't want. A really long song. Oh, this is the actual version. Let's listen to Okayu. Okayu singing is always peaceful. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to make the lenses work right. I think the solution, honestly, is just don't draw the lenses like this. I think the correct thing to do is to just take. I think the correct thing to do, take just a brush, make it white, reduce the opacity, and just draw in like actually not even this opaque brush. We'll take a sharper brush. Give the effect of glasses, kind of like this. I think is the best way to do it. That's the best way to do it. We'll try that. Maybe like that. Yeah. And we can do another one over here too. Just like I think that's the best way to show off, like, hey, glasses are in play. And then probably drag this one up a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so that's a little more obvious what's happening. Okay, so in that case, I could probably be a little more, maybe about here, like that. Doesn't have to be everywhere, it just has to be in the right spots. We can even pretend the glasses are taller if I do it like this. Because you just, so draw here, as long as they have the same angle of attack. Okay, I think that's fine. What else am I missing here? I feel like it's missing something. I think we need a nose, obviously. Anime characters have to have a nose. I could also add like pupils, but I haven't done that yet, which is I should probably add a pupil. Okay, so maybe something like this. I think sharp and thin. I think this one has to be more centered like that. So make sure, like, trying to aim straight at you. Like, they should be gazing at your soul, ready to stab you. I think that's fine. I think that works perfectly fine. I don't know if there's anything else I want to add to this, honestly. It looks reasonable enough. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Alright, let me save it. Let me export this to the starsector folder. I can find it. Mods. Nekograd. Graphics. Portraits. And then this is NPU female. So I've already done 10 portraits, which is actually kind of surprising. I've managed to do 10 of these stupid things. Okay. I'm going to... Alright, let's do a test run. I want to see how this looks. Okay, so first of all I need to open up starsector, mods, Nekograd, graphic, no, data? Where is it? World, factions, Nekograd that faction, edit with notepad. Nope, wrong one. Player def faction. So I need to copy this. And 1, 2, 3, save. And then Nekograd that faction also needs this adjustment as well. Okay, so copy. Okay, so shoot. Save this. I have to change the other one. I put a semicolon instead of a normal colon. Okay, save. Alright, let's try this out. So we're gonna boot it and make sure that this launches the way it should with this portrait available. Okay. I think this is probably one of the better portraits I've done. I kind of like this one a lot more than some of the other ones, quite frankly. I don't know why. It's kind of crazy. You can see, like, the... Oh, shoot. You can kind of see the evolution in what's what I'm thinking of. Just gonna boot up. You can kind of see the evolution in, like, just general art style vibes over time. Alright, we're gonna throw this on there. Alright, let's see if this loaded correctly. Okay, so I forgot a few things. I forgot to do the glow, and I forgot to make the background transparent, or black, I guess, technically. So we need to go back and fix that. Oh, you can't even... Okay, it didn't even capture starsector correctly. That's weird. Fine, I give up. Alright, so it didn't work, so I need to go back and make adjustments. Alright, so we're gonna go back here, gonna go to layers, go all the way to the bottom, new layer, not here, change the background of this to full black, and what aura color does she have? Red? I guess red would be the most appropriate, like a deep crimson, ready to... Let's see. Yeah, maybe like a deep crimson tone would probably be correct. Like this. The way I always do this is I just, I mean, I think some of the other ones I have like two-toned aura colors, but I think for this one I'm just gonna stick with a singular color. Okay, so then we take that and we blur it around so it's like smoothed out. Yeah, we're gonna blur it. Neko Kaburina. Alright, something like this. Okay. Okay, so I think it needs a little bit more here. We'll flesh it out on this side. And then we'll blur it around. So I'm just gonna keep playing around with blur and adding more until I feel comfortable with the amount of quote-unquote aura that this character now has. I think that's probably fine. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so I'm gonna save this. And I'm gonna try this in game again. Maybe let's crank it up a little bit to like 48. Okay, export single layer PNG. Starsector. I have to keep finding the stupid folder mods. Necograd, graphics, portraits, and replace this one. Perfect. Alright. Try OS. Well, I did see, I saw Mega Malamar, and I thought it was really silly. Someone described it as being, this is just Megamind from the movie Megamind, and I'm like, yep. I don't know why Nintendo had like this entire like marketing campaign to make people like it. I thought it was really stupid. I was like, this is a dumb marketing campaign. I don't get it. Another dead inside Neko. Listen, we're all dead on the inside. I'm dead on the inside too. I might end stream a little early today. I think I'm just not having the energy right now. But I want to make sure this this one shows up correctly. Let's make sure this all works the way it should. Alright, so if this loaded right... God, you can really see like the weird art progression. You know, that actually looks fine. I mean, the ears are a little lopsided, but I think from a pure gameplay perspective, that one seems fine. I think that one seems fine. I think I spent a little more time on this one than the other ones. I think the dark skin really helped a lot. It's a lot better than the other dark skin one that I did, which was this one. This one was pretty bad, and I think I know the reason why. I think putting much more focus on the head rather than the body really makes these stand out a little bit more. So, I think that's fine. Yeah, alright. That's fine. At least it works. Okay. Oops, let me mute Twitch real fast. Alright. Alright, I think I've accomplished what I wanted to do today. I know I'm in... Oh, okay, this one's... Okay, so she's ending. Yeah, let's see, who's alive? Alright, I'm feeling a little tired today. I think it's just because it's like super hot and I've not been able to figure out why the temperature in my room is just burning up. So I'm gonna end here. I know it's a little earlier than I normally would, especially for an art stream, but trust me, it's fine. I'm gonna go just relax, and I'll be back on Monday, and I'll hopefully be a lot more energetic. Next week is a shorter week because I'm up in Canada next week, so keep that in mind. But we'll be back. I'm sorry for ending early. I'm just not kind of feeling it right now. I think I might have talked myself into being sad earlier, so we'll avoid that next time. I promise I'll be happier. Next week we're gonna play the demo that Hooded Horse gave me before the game goes on full release. That's right, they gave me an early access copy of Endless Legend. I think I'd like to play it. Anyways, comrades, good night. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your weekend, actually, because it's the weekend time. Rest well and all that jazz. I had a Lottie Chu. She's playing something called Neko Kimono Tea Time, which is some kind of cafe game featuring animal girls and desserts, I think. Alright, good night, everyone. Goodbye. Rest well. And I am sorry for ending early and, like, being all sad. Okay, bye.